Hi there again. This is our second video in our AP Statistics Help video series. My name is Rambor.
And I'm Matthew.
Okay, so now we've moved on to chapter 6.2, Probability Models. Matthew, you can begin.
Okay, before we start this section, we have a few terms which you have to know about first. And sample space, S, that is a set of all possible outcomes in an event. And event is any outcome or set of outcomes of a random phenomenon. So what exactly is sample space? I'll give you an example. So like when you try to pick a number between 1 to 10, the sample space would be all numbers between 1 to 10. So it would look like S equals to bracket 1 to 10, like any numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And there are also 4 rules of probability which we must follow. So number 1 rule is that any probability is a number between 0 and 1, such as a fraction. And rule number 2 is all possible outcomes, they will all add up to 1. So such as 3 over 5 plus 2 over 5, which equals to 1. That is one example. Number 3, complement rule. So the complement rule, so what exactly is a complement? So a complement is an event that will not actually occur, which is like, so example of this, the probability of not rolling a 6 with a die is 1 minus 1 over 6, which equals to 5 over 6. So that is not rolling for a die. So that would be a complement. And rule number 4 is when two events are disjoint, which means that they have no outcomes in common and will never happen at the same time. So, and here, Rambor will give us an example of a disjoint event.
Okay. Now moving on to our example question. Alright. What is the probability of rolling a 2 and drawing a red queen? Now these are two disjoint variables, therefore we must use the addition rule mentioned earlier by Matthew. Okay. So, the probability of rolling a 2, which is 1 over 6, and the probability of drawing a red queen, which means that we can either draw a diamond queen or a heart queen, is 2 over 52. When we add these two probabilities together, we get 8 over 39, so the probability is 8 over 39, or 0.21. Now moving on to independent variables, which is another rule for probability. Now independent variables are variables that can occur separate from each other. So one event can occur and not affect the outcomes of another event. Now for independent variables we use the multiplication rule, and this is shown as PA, like probability of A and B. For disjoint is probability of A or B. Now we have a nice diagram of this in a Venn diagram format. So here's a Venn diagram. So independent, so A and B, which would be this area covered by both the circles. Now disjoint would be like this. By the way, nice drawing, Peter. Okay. See that these two don't actually touch, so then these are completely disjoint events, A and B. Okay, so that concludes chapter 6.2. We hope to see you for chapter 6.3. Thank you and goodbye.